Podcast and Chill with MacG and Sol is the biggest podcast, I think, on the African continent. Last year they had their 1 million subscribers celebration. And outside of so many other things that people criticize them for, discussing gossip, some of the controversial things they've done, they've really made us proud. And you know, when MacG started, for those of you who are able to go back to his early episodes, again, connecting the dots backwards, I don't think he really knew where this thing was going. The guy had been fired twice from radio. He was sitting at home, fucking around, you know. They'd smoke, they'd drink, and it was just like, bro, let's just have chats. I think their first big interview was with DJ Z, and they speak about this, and then later on they have other big ones. What they've been able to achieve, and I know it's not just him, and I'm hoping in time, if when they do a masterclass, it will not just be MacG, but it will be everyone that's involved. There are people that work very hard at Podcast and Chill to build it into what it is today, and it's literally a company. They work with sponsors, they've got different segments. You've got Popcorn and Cheese with Robert Boy and Pop-Pops. They're looking at Ranaka there. They've got a football segment, they had a car segment, they had ladies that were coming through. They were really, from a South African perspective, and they have been pioneering for so many of us. As much as they were not my reference and my inspiration, I can't help but be proud of them and be inspired by what they've done. I mean, if you look at some of the people they've worked with, people like Sol Phenduka now got to have an opportunity on KFM. Sol has been on radio before, but I think we can all kind of agree that what he was doing on Podcast and Chill made him a much bigger star than he was. As much as people may not know, Ghost Lady in our own right is a brand thing. All the people that have gone through, the people that work behind the scenes, you can literally post that I do the sound thing, I do the camera work thing, and you end up having a portfolio for yourself. So I think on behalf of myself and for every South African, what Podcast and Chill have done for us has been quite amazing. And it's quite sad that their brand is still seen as almost like a Moja Love brand. Because they've actually had some really dope chats there, some really educational chats. They spoke about load shedding with some engineers. They've obviously brought on politicians, which I still say to this day, it was the influencer at the Hustler's Corner. And there have been certain episodes that have actually touched people in various ways. Could be a guy pouring out his heart because he's struggling in a relationship or whatever. It could be a woman coming to speak there about some of her experiences, some of her struggles. The guys might joke, they might drink grandeur, etc., but there's something that you take out, and you see it in some of the short clips that come out there.